Hello, it's your dude coming back to you with another episode. Oh, it is Thursday, November 21st. I almost got that wrong. November 21st, and it is a wickedly good day. See what I did there? Oh, I love it. I hope everybody's having a great day. Here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, I woke up to a blizzard. Yep, it was a complete whiteout. It covered everything. So last night when I went to bed, it was not when I went to bed. Last night when I went to the gym, it had been raining on and off throughout the day. And when I went to the gym, it had started to flurry a little bit, but nothing was sticking to the ground and nothing was permanently there. And that's not unusual for this time of year in Wisconsin. It's not unusual. So I get done, me and my cousin have a great workout. We did cardio, ran a couple miles, come back, and it's a little cold, but I don't think anything of it. Yep. I wake up full blown whiteout, snow everywhere. I can hear plows go round and round. My balcony had I don't know if it quite hit 3 inches of snow piled on top of it. I'd say probably 2 to 2.5. But everything was covered. And now, of course, it didn't stay that cold throughout the day. So I'm looking outside and I can see green lawn and little chunks of snow everywhere. So not unusual. I knew we were supposed to get more significant snow during Thanksgiving when the temperatures drop here in Wisconsin. So yeah, that's where we're at. I've spent the day cuddled up in my knits. Work just got done. I'm looking over there because my work computer's right at this desk. Cuddled up in my shawls. I'm wearing DK socks, which are my favorite any morning, but especially in the winter time, they're my absolute favorite. If you haven't done DK socks, I highly recommend, even if you're not a sock knitter, if you haven't tried DK socks, they're awesome. And you can find DK yarn with nylon in it. Sometimes you just need your friend to put together maybe an Excel spreadsheet with locations and prices. And, everybody's got to have some great friends like that. I say that because on my Tuesday night Zoom, which you're all invited to, the links and stuff are down below. I had mentioned that I was struggling finding DK yarn. And really, I don't know if I should say the word struggling. I did look several places, but evidently I did not, A, look hard enough, and B, I think I just got into the routine of ordering some Felici, the Felici yarn that's larger. I think they might call it Felici worsted. I don't really think it's a worsted, but it worked great for socks. And I had just been going through my stash, and then I ran out, and I was like, oh, what do I do now? So, yeah, highly recommend if you haven't tried doing any DK socks to give those a whirl. So yeah, that's been about it. My week and weekend were great, full of crafting, full of amazing people. Once a month we go to Main Street Health Insurance, and so I went there. I went to my local coffee shop. Work has continued to be busy, but it's going to slow down because it's the end of the year. Contractors are gone. People start taking more vacations. So I know it's short term. All that good stuff. Family's doing great. About to see them all for multiple Thanksgivings and all that good stuff. So I cannot complain. And yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. You'll see my other videos. I'm going to continue to do this route where I take multiple videos. I enjoy it. I'm playing around with the time where I release my episodes. So if you have any feedback for days of the week you like to see the episodes or things like that, feel free to put that down below. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I do enjoy hearing people's opinions. So feel free to put those below. It's fun for me when I edit because then I have already forgotten about these other videos I've taken. I'm like, oh yeah, I talked about this, this, and this. So if I repeat things, I apologize, but I'm just in the moment with you when I'm recording. So it is what it is. We're going to hop into the videos and I'll do my weekly roundup when you all get back here. Bye. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, November 13th. I had to look at the calendar. Sue me. I am, yes, sweaty. I'm back from the gym again. working out with my cousin Amber before she goes on vacation for the weekend. So hello, I hope everybody's doing well. It's midway through the week. I don't have many updates. I've mostly been working on my cross stitch and then my birthday square. I made a little progress. My birthday square, we're getting there. We're slanting. You can really see the slant at the edges where they shrink and yep, slanting on purpose. So it's making progress. We're doing things. I'm not going to show you the cross stitch because there's not as much there. But what I did want to do today is I got a package. When I was leaving for the gym, I opened my door and there's a package there. I have ordered some yarn. The address is weird though. Not an address I recognize. I don't know if they just shipped because I ordered from both Hobie and I ordered from Knit Picks for their 246 sale at Knit Picks and Hobie for, I don't know if it was a Black Friday sale or not, but we're going to open it together. We'll do a little bit of an unboxing here. So it came in. It's a rather large box. I don't want to show you my address, so we're just going to open this together. I hope it's from Hobie, and I hope it's not like a weird stalker situation or something else. If it is, I got my reaction live on camera. Scissors opening it. So, oh, I see yarn. I see yarn, y'all. Oh, I see lots of yarn. Oh, I know who this is from. She did not have to send me yarn. This is from my friend Bernie. Oh, Bernie, you did not have to send me yarn. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh, she sent me a lot of yarn. Look at this, y'all. Oh my goodness. I haven't been on Zoom with Bernie in a minute, too. I love her. She's hilarious. Oh my gosh, look at all this. So I say that as I'm looking at it and y'all can't see it. So let's see. Wow. That is so nice of her. She absolutely did not have to do this. So she sent me some sheep cheese Metropolis, 50-gram skeins, which is 75% merino, 25% nylon. Some sheep cheese. This is like to be true to color, it's a dark gray. I don't know. It's late at night and my lighting is not exactly the best. So there's a dark gray and then it looks like there's a light gray. You know, you guys, this is going to be perfect for Sock Madness. This will be absolutely perfect. The fiber content, the colors are great. I'm going to use that because I don't have a ton of solid colors. Because I tend to buy more variegated or marled or what have you. Some Regia, again, some great sock yarn. Wow, Bernie, you did not have to do this. Oh my gosh, she sent me a lot of yarn. Some cotton ease, which would be great for dishcloths. Oh, there's a couple more sheep cheese in a light gray color. Again, I'm going to be set for Sock Madness. Oh my gosh. Bernie, what are you doing? She sent me some Bare Naked wools. Oh, look at this. Look at this color. I know I'm supposed to be showing you, but I feel like I deserve to see it too. Is that not how these unboxings are supposed to go? So this is Bare Naked Wools Breakfast Blend DK, 66% merino, 34% alpaca. Look at that, Bare Naked Wools. Oh, Bernie, so nice. You never have to do this. Oh, look at this. I'm really not good at this whole unboxing thing. 65 superwash merino, 35% bamboo. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, it feels great. I don't want to get too close to it because I am sweaty. Look at this. Bernie. Oh, looks like there's some cotton yarn. Some of them don't have labels. That's totally fine. Ooh, look at this one. Perfectly Posh Sport. Sport. Is this 70% merino, 10% cashmere, 10% silk? Oh, I'm going to make some DK. I don't know if I want to make DK socks out of this. It's so nice. Look at that. Oh, you guys. That is just beautiful. Wow, Bernie. Ooh, 100% cotton again. Wonderful. Laura, I can't really read it. Textiles Amano. I don't know, I've never heard of it. This lovely yellow color. If I ever figure out how to flip my screen, maybe you guys will be able to read that. Oh, Bernie, this is awesome. I just keep digging. There's just more and more and more. Oh, here's two of the Regia. These lovely blue colors. Again, perfect for Sock Madness. It's not coming true to screen. It's my lighting. I'm sorry. This is like a really, like a paler blue. Not sky blue, but like a pale blue. It's not very dark at all. It's wonderful. Oh, and it's perfect. So many great surprises in here. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Bernie. You did not have to do this. But I'm absolutely going to use this yarn. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Not expecting this. I really appreciate it. I guess you're going to get a lot of unboxing hopefully in the next couple days. So, yes, so this is wonderful. All the great yarn. There's a ton. It's covering my table now. This was like packed. And like I don't know how you even got this tape shut. So thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I have more cotton yarn. I have got yarn for Sock Madness. You're going to see this again. I'm going to probably separate it out into what I want to work with what. And I'm going to start keeping my Sock Madness. I'm going to start going through my stash and just getting it all ready so that when the pattern comes out, I've got options and it's set and ready to go. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And that's what I've got. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Good morning. Sorry, good morning. It is Monday, November 18th, 6:30 in the morning, which is very early. I work Eastern time, so I work at 7, so I'm just trying to get a little early morning video in before work. So let's have some coffee and wake up a little bit. How about that? I love my coffee. I get it from my local coffee shop, and they're wonderful. I go there every Sunday morning and have brunch and meet with my friends, and we craft, and it's great. It's Kavarna coffee. If you're ever looking to order some really good coffee, I'm hooked. I mean, the only warning I have is once you start ordering it, you can't go back. you just can't do it. So yes, it's Monday. It was a great weekend. I have a little bit of things to show you. I'm working on another washcloth, so I haven't done the border yet, but this is a washcloth. I've recently decided that I'm meeting my college friends on one of the first weekends in November, and I was going to give them some dishcloths for Christmas. So I increased my dishcloth count. And now I need to finish, including this one, 15 dishcloths. So once this one's done, I'll have 14 more to do. That's okay though. They go pretty fast. I can do 1 to 2 dishcloths a day if I needed to. So yeah, that's the dishcloths. I'm continuing to work on my birthday square. We're at about 5 inches, so we definitely made some progress. I'm worried about how this is going to block out with the mosaic pulling it in more than I want it to, so I might have to really block this one. But yeah, it's coming along really nicely. I'm enjoying it. You can see the slant more now. I'm not holding it crooked. It's supposed to slant. So I'm putting that in when I do the mosaic stripes. So for those of you that don't know, mosaic is mostly just slip stitches. So you can do this great effect and you're only holding one yarn strand at a time. And then like when I'm holding the black yarn, I'm just slipping the gold. And then when I go back and pick up the gold strand, I'm slipping the black. So I met someone this weekend that has never done mosaic knitting, and so they were nervous, and I said, absolutely. Mosaic is a great way to go. There's some great patterns out there. I did the Opus shawl by Maxim Sear. That's got some great mosaic practice in it. The Squaropolis by Maxim Sear. The Shift Along by Andrea Mowry. All great options. The Shift Along is probably the fastest. The other two are large shawls, but yeah, if you're looking to practice mosaic, I say go for it. Don't hesitate. Yeah, I think that's great. And it's so funny to me because I went to a knitting event and they put mosaic on like the same pedestal that I put color work in. And I'm like, maybe I used to think that way. I can't remember, but I don't think for me, mosaic was, I don't know, as time intensive as color work because I'm working on my stranded color work right now and I'm spending more time, I think, practicing my techniques, practicing the floats. It's been a journey to do color work for me because I tried to figure out the style of color work I wanted to do. Like I tried to first knit color work just picking up the strands and I didn't find a good rhythm. And then I tried knitting with two strands in one hand, and I'm mostly a continental knitter, so I tried that, and it didn't work either. Like I didn't get the flow that I really wanted to get, and so I have since moved on to one strand in each hand, which has worked pretty well. And when I first started learning to knit, I started English style knitting with the yarn in my right hand. And then from there, I threw a pen. And now she's interested in that instead of jumping all over my stuff. That's my cat, if you don't know. She gets very distracted, and if I'm not paying her attention, she gets into stuff. So I throw things, and then she goes and chases them. It's kind of like fetch, only she doesn't bring it back to me. Oh, yeah, you see her. There she is. I forgot where I was going. Oh, I started knitting English style, and then I started knitting continental style because I wanted to get faster. I didn't know at the time that if I had just stayed with it. What are you doing? Girl? What are you doing? I'm not calling you over by me. I'm recording a video. Why do you wait until the recorder turns on? Go nap. She stays awake all night, and then as soon as I get up, oh, I'm going to get up too. No. Should have slept through the night. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I would have gotten faster with English if I would have just stuck with it. But I didn't. So I learned to do continental style then, and now that's my go-to. And so it wasn't very difficult for me to pick up one strand in each hand. Oh my God, you can see her in the corner. Like, girl. This is my cat. This is my life. Yeah, it wasn't very difficult to pick up that style. And I thought it was because in my head, holding a strand of yarn in each hand sounded way more complicated. But once I realized that it's just in one hand you're knitting continental and one hand you're knitting English, I'm like, okay, well, I've done both. So that took it away. So, but in the spirit of this, I have not woven in my ends. It looks like they're woven in because I shoved them up there. So I'm almost done. I just have to do the finishing work with the Boogie Floor, which is the Shetland Wool Week hat of 2023. Oh, it looks really good on camera. It looks good in person too, but I found it hard to see the pattern. You can actually see the pattern on camera. That is so cool. Yes. So this is for you, Amy. Just got to get my ends out of the way. It's really warm. It fits. It's looser than I want it to be, but it fits. You know, we've gone over that before. So I enjoy it a lot. I just got to do the finishing. I don't mind weaving in ends. I just haven't yet. Here's the top of the hat. Oh, that looks so good, you guys. So good. I weighed my yarn. The most yarn I used, 28 grams of the gray. So the main color A, I think it is. I used 28 grams. The rest of the colors, all total, I used less than 7, or about 7 at the most. 7 grams for each of the individual colors. Some of them, like the orange right here that's in the middle, I only use like 1 gram because I weighed all my yarn before I started. So I definitely have enough to make more. I think what I want to do is I want to make some mittens, and I'll take part of this pattern and I think just make my own mittens. I don't think I can do this larger motif because this is like goes from here to here. It's just too big. My hand, the motif is too big. So instead I think I'll use this motif, which goes from here to here, and use that to make some mittens. And I'll do like the red line and the ribbing here, and I'll make some matching mittens. I'll definitely have enough yarn. So that's gonna come, not anytime soon. I want to get the birthday squares done, and you know, I'm dying to do some other projects. So we'll see. I got this great shawl in New Jersey. I got the whole kit, and it's made out of some rustic wool as well. And I really, really want to cast that on. I've been not casting it on right now because I want to finish some of my other projects. And I actually have a certificate program. I'm in a data analytics course right now that my work is paying for, that I really should finish that before December. So I've been trying to focus on some of those things. Yeah, but otherwise I got to get ready for work because it's going to start soon, and I hope you all have a great start to your week. Bye. Welcome back to the weekly roundup. For me, it's been approximately 4 seconds. For you, it's been a little bit more time. Yeah, my weekly roundup, I've been working on quite a bit of things. I've gotten some things done, crossed off the list. I've started new things, which I'm so excited to share with you. So one of the first things, I don't know if I've shown it, the wholly completed one. So if you've seen it already, you're going to see it again. This is my round robin, the completed pattern that I did. So I'm the one in the gold with my initials right there, JZ. And it turned out really nice. I liked it. This is the first time I've got my initials to be this size because I completely wasn't paying attention and the other ones are huge. But yeah, I'm going to go with this. This has got to go in the mail. I think I'm going to try and make a mail delivery tomorrow because this has to go out. And then I also have the prize that's going out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a mail delivery tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, then I have to wait until probably next weekend because I have one more birthday square to finish for the month of November. So if it's not tomorrow, it'll be next week. It is what it is, but probably tomorrow because I like to clear things out and I don't feel as bad when I don't mail as many things all at once. It is what it is. So that is done. That is finished. Speaking of the birthday square, here it is. It's not blocked. So I'm going to have to do that. But I think I want to block them all at once. And I will record a video. They might be out by the time I record the video, but I'll get the footage before they go out. So this is the finished birthday square. It is pulling in like nobody's business. So this is mosaic knit, and it is knit slanted. So I purposely changed it so that it has a slant. Here's the back side, and you can see the curl. Blocking fixes so many things. So that is my hope and goal. And I know that it will block out, like it's stretchy. Like, right, I can go from here to here. So I'll block it out. Hopefully that gets rid of these curls. There is no pattern for this. I just made it up. So I did seed stitch. I did there and back is 1. So 3 rows of seed stitch. 6 rows, whatever. My counting is my counting. So I did these seed stitch rows, and then I just did mosaic, and it was 4 and 4. And then I did that for 3 total repeats of the gold. And then I would slant it over by 1. So I'd use the black to slant it over. And so it does create these fun, like on the sides here, you can see it on the side where it goes up and it grows because I'm purposely doing that. So it'll give a nice slanted look when it's all done. It's not supposed to be completely vertical. I like it. It's yarns that I used in my Geo Gradient, you know, something that I love doing. So hopefully the person that gets this enjoys it. And I have one last square to do for November. And I'm going to use these 2 colors again. And I think I'm going to add this pink color. So these are going to be the colors that are going to be in it. And it's probably going to be a crocheted square. It's nice to switch it up every once in a while. And sometimes I think my crochet goes a little bit faster. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm excited how it turned out. I can't wait to see it blocked. Like I said, you guys will see it. I'll do before and after, either pictures and videos. So you will see what that looks like. Then, I can't remember if I showed this or not. I know I took pictures and showed some people on Zoom and stuff, but I did finish my boogie floor hat. It looks so good on camera, y'all. I have a feeling I already showed you this. Sorry, I didn't weave in the ends or block it yet, but here it is again. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I've actually worn it to the gym once already. I just tucked in all the ends and I didn't wear it with the ends out. So definitely enjoyed it. Definitely going to do a mitten with it. Probably using the top flower motif, but all the same yarns because I had more than enough left over, and you all will see that. So I enjoyed it. Fabulous, great fiber fun. Thank you, Penny, for being the inspiration for that with her Fiber Fridays. That's PJ Knits. If you don't follow her, what are you doing? She's wonderful. And I love her little mugs when she does the mug that comes over on the side. This mug is full of coffee, and it says, "I like big mutts and I cannot lie." That's true. Although I have a cat, I am much more of a dog person. I don't know if you all knew that. I grew up with dogs on a hobby farm, and so the only reason that I really have a cat right now is she was a rescue, and my apartment's really small. It's only like 550 square feet. So I couldn't really justify getting a dog unless I got a small dog, and I'm not a super big fan of smaller dogs. I like the medium to larger dogs. Like I grew up with labs and lab mixes and things like that. My grandpa used to raise German Shepherds. I would love a corgi, and I think they're more of a medium dog. They're small, little loaves of bread. They're so cute, but they're high energy, and I didn't think it was fair where I lived to get a dog. And now Artemis is not, she doesn't share. So it would have to be when I move someplace else. And I'm actually at a point in my life where I could probably get a dog if I didn't live here because I work from home. I have more time. I could easily take the dog out during lunches and breaks and stuff. Yeah, so I'm more of a dog person. There's that. Then I have some works in progress. I'm continuing to make my Christmas washcloth. So I have one on the needles. I have one that I haven't put the border on yet, but I was going to do 2 of the green ones first. And then this is all peaches and cream. The gold color that will go with it. It's Wisconsin, Green Bay Packers. Come on, people love it. It's a theme, but they'll like it when they get it. So that's what's going on with my washcloths. Nothing new, just working on them. And I was more obsessed with the other projects this week. That's why I didn't have quite as much progress done. But what I'm so excited about, and I just cast it on today, my next fiber project, and tomorrow's Fiber Friday. I say that, but then I work with the fiber all week long, so I don't know if I'm really doing it the way it's supposed to be done, or it gives me, energy and influences me. There's no supposed to, really. But Yes, I did get some yarn. Oh, I didn't get some. I did get some yarn. Not for this. This yarn I got in New Jersey for the New Jersey Wool Walk. I went to go visit my friends Carol and Amy. Carol lives up in New Jersey. She was gracious enough to host us. We went and checked out like 17 different yarn shops. I'll have to do a separate video on all of that. Met some great people. I actually met another person. So I go by James. But when I was growing up, I went by Jimmy. So I met another person named Jimmy who actually dyed his own yarn and gave me a skein. Like, hello! It was awesome. It was so cool. Lots of great shops. Carol took me to one of her favorite local yarn shops, and I got this kit there. And so this is my start. I'll show you what I've done. There's not much. It's just a little bit of a waffle stitch. It's hard to see in this dark gray. But it is what it is. So this is my progress so far. It's just casted on today. And it is the art. So I don't know if it's supposed to be artis or artus. I've heard it both ways, but it's the pattern by Natasha Hornsby. And I'll show, I'm trying not to get the whole pattern in here. This is the artist shawl. Doesn't it look good, y'all? So I'm working on it. I can't tell you the last time I did a paper pattern. I usually use Knit Companion and I use my tablet. So it's been kind of fun going back to the paper pattern. This is a Knit Picks like magnetic holder. So it's got the little magnets and stuff on it. And I can just prop it like this if I wanted to, and keeps my pattern all in place. I'm so bougie for someone that doesn't even use paper patterns. But it works well for what I've got. So I'm starting it. I'm super excited. I fell in like the deep end with, that was loud. I fell in the deep end with researching this shawl. I was a little bit worried about the wingspan. Lengthwise, it's supposed to be about 69 inches, 67, 69. And I like a larger shawl. I'm a big dude. I got kind of large shoulders and a bigger upper body and stuff. And I want something that'll wrap all the way around me. Like this shawl, which I love. What's it called? I keep thinking of Opus. It's not the Opus. It's by Stephen West. Oh, well, I've said it in other episodes, so you have to go back and look it up. But this is only a 3-skein shawl, and it's really not as big as I need it to be. I mean, it works, right? But I want it, if I would have done at least one more skein, possibly 2 more skeins, and continued to grow it out, I would have been more happy with it. I'm not going to not wear it or anything like that. And I'm probably going to knit another one of these because it was a very fun pattern. But I would have liked to keep going with the pattern, which now that I know that, I will adjust. So I know that going into this shawl, the artist, and so I am going to use every little bit of yarn, and I want it to be larger. And so I was looking at the comments on Ravelry. I've watched probably 10 different YouTube videos of other people that have made this pattern and saw their feedback of after they were all the way done with it. And that was a common theme for several folks, is that they wish they would have gone larger. They didn't quite realize that what they were looking for out of it wasn't quite as big as they wanted it to be. So I know that going in. I am going to absolutely do that. And the place I'm going to do it, because this is a triangular shawl knit top down, garter tab cast on, one of my favorite cast ons. So this is the shawl, right? And it goes that way. So you knit it this way, you knit it down. Well, right here at the very tip, there is, before you get to the border, there's a section that it almost looks like corrugated ribbing. Excuse me, but after that, I think that's my space where I'm going to add additional yarn and keep growing the pattern. I might repeat the top part where we do the waffle stitch up front here. I might repeat that down here just to get extra space. And so if I have any left over, I'm going to use all of that. I'm going to order more yarn if I need to order more yarn because I love the mosaic color work of this. I love how it looks, but I want a big shawl. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knit more if I need to knit more. I'm going to order more yarn if I need to order more yarn. I'm a very loose knitter. Typically, I would have maybe thought about going down a needle size. It calls for about a US 4 or a US 5. I'm sticking with the original sizes, even though I know I'm loose because I want the bigger stitches, because I want the bigger shawl. So that is my plan for the shawl. It is in my Needles at the Ready. Let's hear it for the Let's hear it for the bays. Let's hear it for the boys. Tote that I got when I participated last year for their make-along, Kevin and Ray. And that's where I'm keeping my yarn. It's all Galloway Plymouth yarn, sport weight, 100% wool. And here are my colors. So the two accent colors is there's a green and there's a purple. My main color is that brown. The second most color you see is this tan right here, and then there's some white as well. So those are my colors. I keep it in this bag, bag. And yeah, I'm just excited. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of this night. Well, I'm going to go to the gym and eat dinner and stuff and do a little bit of laundry, but I'm mostly just going to be knitting on this. That's my plan. So yeah, I'm excited. I couldn't wait to cast this on. Miss Cheryl has already cast hers on, and I was so jealous. But I knew that if I cast it on, I would not work on my birthday squares. And so I finished my birthday square today. I'm giving myself at least today, maybe today and tomorrow before I start my next birthday square. Again, that one's going to be crocheted. It's going to go a little faster. Yeah, that's my plan. We'll see what happens with it. I'm super excited, and I'm really falling in love with the woolly wools. Not that I wasn't in love with them before, but I think my knitting journey, I started out big box stores, straight needles, as many people do, and there's nothing wrong with any of those, but mostly Red Hearts and Big Twist from Joann's. And then I discovered the indie dyers, and I discovered variegated and not really tonals, variegated and speckled, and those wonderful yarns. Mostly that was superwash. And I didn't do a ton with other yarn types except for cotton for my dishcloths and things like that. Need a sip. But yeah, I'm really loving the woolly wools. And I think it started with, honestly, it started with Jameson when I was doing my cowl. And I can't remember the name of that. All I can think of is the opus, and not everything is the opus. That is a shawl. And a type of yarn, which is great. But yeah, once I started using it for color work, I'm like, this is really nice. And now that I want to do more color work, I'm loving it more. So in that same vein, I've started to get a couple packages. I really should have saved buying some yarn for Black Friday deals, but it is what it is. I've started ordering from Hobbii. I attend Hobbii's Monday Bingo. If you haven't heard about that, Hobbii is Hobbii. You can get the app, download the app on a tablet, on your phone, what have you. And on Mondays, they run a bingo. It depends on the time zone that you're in. For me, it's 10 a.m. Central Time here in the US. But yeah, they run a bingo. The hosts, I think, are kind of very cute. That may or may not be a main reason for me going. I also love bingo, and it automatically does it. And they show you the yarn they're selling. And they also have usually really good discounts. It's just something fun to do. I have it on my phone as I'm working in the middle of the day on Monday. And it just plays, and it's a good time. But I did order some yarn. Hobbii! Yes, so I'm very excited. It's 3 skeins of the same thing. It is 100% wool. It is virgin wool, fingering weight, 100 grams, 400 meters. And just look at the colors. Just look at that. This is Dream Color in wool. And I love it. I got 3 skeins. I'm planning to do color work patterns, and instead of changing my colors, I'm probably just going to use 2. This for what would be a contrast color, and then a main color, like a light gray, a dark gray, what have you. And then this would change as you work with it, and I think it's going to be fantastic. I've looked at a couple different patterns. The smog mittens I'm really looking at. I would need to use some other colors with that for the eyes and stuff. I'll pop in a picture. So that's one of the things. And I don't know what else yet, but I have this yarn. I got a really good deal on it. And I got discounts galore. And I have more yarn coming, so you'll see that in the future. But I'm very excited to continue my fiber journey and to continue with some color work. I can't wait for my next pattern. Probably those mittens that are going to match that sock, or that hat, not the sock. Yeah, I think that's all I have. I'm going to participate in a couple upcoming knit-alongs. I'm not hosting any of my own. Feel free, if you're in anything, let me know. Post it down below in the comments. I'm going to do Andrea Mowry's Oxbow socks next weekend, which is November 28th through December 2nd. So I'm going to do those socks. I can't wait. I've already got some sport yarn. Thank you, Bernie. I really appreciate it. That I'm going to make with those. And then Penny from PJ Knits, there's a couple different shawls and things that are going on, but I'm definitely going to participate and do the Vertices Unite. I've decided in the new year. I'm going to do that, and I'll show you when my yarn comes in what yarn I'm going to use. I'm super pumped. So all good things coming. Great time of year. It's getting colder. Wear your knits. I hope everybody's staying safe. And taking the time you need for whatever's going on in your life. I support you in all that you do. Well, maybe not all that you do. I don't know. I give you whatever my support is worth. I try. Okay, folks. But that's what I've got. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.